It's another Tomahawk challenge. Today I'm at my local course throwing from the long tees, and we're gonna see if we can break par throwing only Tomahawks. So if this is your first time watching, then the rules are quite simple. If I am outside C2, I am throwing a Tomahawk. This is going to be quite the challenge. We're going to start on hole 10 because there was quite a bit of traffic on the starting holes. The first hole here, hole 10, is 90-meter par 3, and we have to go inside the forest, either through the right gap or the left gap, and there is a man on the tree to the right. Oh, that definitely missed the bando. We're gonna go 2 off the first tee. That's a lot better. Oh, it has to get to the tree. 3. Okay, I'm on the right side. We should have a scramble from there. So as you might be able to see, it is just about freezing, like 0 degrees Celsius. And that is probably why this is going to be the last long tee Tomahawk challenge until February, March. As soon as we dip under like 4 degrees, I'm losing a lot of Tomahawk power. So won't be too fun watching me throw 80-meter Tomahawks on 120-meter holes. I've got a lot of horses planned to take on. We have made it to circle 2, and there is actually an open putt. So I guess we just run it. Oh, that was just a layup. Zoom it in. Par 10. This hole is pretty bad to film, to be fair. There's this tiny gap. I have been playing with lines that go over the top, but it's very uncontrollable. So I think we're gonna skip out on that today. So we're gonna try and throw the boreum. There is the mando that we can't go right off. So I'm gonna try and go kind of inside and hope that we miss all the trees. Oh, it rolled quite a bit. We're in the fairway. This is a difficult hole. We'll have about a 12-meter putt, I guess. And it is really just for the Tomahawk line on this hole. It's just hoping that it comes through the right side, because there isn't really a reliable line to work with. Needed a bit more heighter. Oh well. Yeah. Even through 2. These 2 holes are not very Tomahawkable. Okay, so we will be coming back to hole 11 later, because there was someone on the bench and we won't risk anyone's safety. Hole number 12. It is the island hole down the hill. One of the coolest holes at this course. Probably the signature hole, to be fair. The C-Flex Raptor has gone missing temporarily. So for now, I am throwing this Cayman Crew Felon. It has kind of the same stability. Oh, that might be too right. Oh, that is too right. Jump. Roll? No. That was way too right. Missed the island, so the drop zone is here. Circle 2. Gonna send a lofty bit at it. That's alright. Oh, don't roll. It didn't roll out. Oops. That is an unfortunate bogey. Well, double bogey actually. Weird stuff happens when you're putting in the cold. Hole number 12A, it has finally moved into winter position, because when it gets cold and sloppy, the left position will get very muddy and you'll slide around and you'll fall and get injured and stuff. So this is 105 meters approximately, and it is a pretty open shot. I'm gonna throw the Flugo S. This is my distance Tomahawk. That should be a good rib. Electrical box? Yep. So this is the most uncomfortable, like 12-meter putt. It's so far up the hill. So let's get to some of the more scoreable holes. The infamous raised basket hole on the side of the slopey green. This is not the best hole to film. You can see kind of see the basket, if it wasn't that sunny. But goal is for me, get a tomahawk like high out in the gap and let it kind of go round, and then go like kind of right of that tree down in the middle, and then skip in and roll kind of to the basket. We need something kind of stable. We're gonna go with the camera crew fell in again. That might be, oh, it got slowed down by the branches. I needed it to be just a bit lower than that, and it would have been, I think it would have been perfect. We did actually manage to get just around circle's edge. No. Okay, so hole number 14, probably the other signature hole at this course. It is 207 meters from the long tees, so it requires that I hit two perfect drives, full distance, to reach the basket. Going with a fluke OS, of course. Distance, reliable distance. Get over the tree. Get back. Come on. Oh, did I end up? Oh, I'm just inside, like the rough on the right side. I somehow got that too much right. I think I'm just gonna have to try and pop something out through the branches. I think that hole is my best option. Oh, we hit that perfectly. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's so good. Oh, you couldn't see that, but I got it right out for the gap, and then it just turned all the way. Should be right in the middle of the fairway for a good upshot. Take a par on the most difficult hole in the course. That's good. It really is a shame you guys couldn't see that, because that is probably one of the best recovery shots I've ever had on this hole. Got a short 40-meter approach or something. Gonna go with the EcoFlex koi. Make sure we get it up, let it flip over, fall down. Just like that. Yeah, that's really good. That is a nice par save. I actually slid quite a bit further than I expected, but it's still a 6-meter putt or so. This should be a putt that I should have in my bag. Yeah, as I said, I should have those. I've been feeling comfortable inside, like 7-8 meters. Let's go. After that brilliant par save, we are still 2 over, and now this is one of the birdies that I must get. This is the perfect shot for a tomahawk. Yeah. Oh, come back. No. Oh, I pulled that right. Ah, that is one of the birdies I gotta get, man. Yeah, so I guess I kind of just aligned myself on the tee pad wrong, because I kind of went from left back corner to front right corner, which naturally made me pull it to the right. And what I actually want is just to stay on the right side, start on the right side corner, and then go to the right, because then I won't start pulling it to the right and it'll fade out the way that I wanted it to. Gotta remember your tee pad, your tee pad geometry. The good thing about this hole is the 2 pin positions are so close that if you're close to one, you're decently close to the other. So we still have a circle 2 putt here. See if my straddle jumper is on today. Nope, that's too high. Good thing that tree was there. Oh, I really needed to get that birdie, but there's still a lot of birdie opportunities left. Hole 16, 82-meter par 4. But no, 82-meter par 3. So this one is kind of tough for me. There isn't really, I mean, there is kind of a small gap if you really want it, but that one is not very reliable. So I think we're going with the defender, kind of the out to the right and skip back left shot. We are contending with the mozzarella sticks, but we should be able to get one inbounds, just as long as we don't end up with a hazard on the right side. Oh, you need to come back. Come on, work for me. Work for me. I think that is right on the line. So yeah, we did end up in the hazard. It fought its way to get back to it, but the pocket just gets the hazard pocket on the right side just gets bigger and bigger the further down you get. So it can sometimes be hard. Don't roll. It didn't roll too far. That is an unfortunate bogey to take because now we're 3 over. The safer play would have been to gone through one of the holes up top. We kind of need birdie, so didn't feel like that was an option. But 3 over. We still have the front 9 to go because we started on 10, and that is definitely where I'll try and get all of my birdie strokes. Hole 14 is probably the hardest in terms of score and actually playing it. 17 is definitely the hardest hole to birdie on this course. Lays like 220 because you're going quite uphill. First shot is just about getting around. So one of my goals have always been to like develop my tomahawk so much that I can throw up over this corner and just kind of go the direct way, because usually I throw like a high sidearm. It would be so much easier for me if I could just throw a tomahawk up and over. And I'm kind of in that distance where half of the times I get over the forest and half of the times I don't. So I think we're going to play this one a bit safe, just get it a bit over the corner, but make sure that we're not in the forest. Yeah, something like that. Get us just on the path, but no more than that. Usually a good shot on this hole gets over the path here, which you are currently on. Very good shot. The ones where you actually have the opportunity to get a birdie is the ones where you get up on the flat ground. I'm just about in between those two, so all we need to do is just get past the two hazards that are in the middle and give us a good opportunity to go in through the gap. That's a really good shot. Yeah, that's actually kind of edge of C2. We might even have a putt at it. I won't get too aggressive because this is definitely just a survival hole, but if there is an option to give it a safe bid, we will. The most difficult part about this hole is that to get a birdie, you have to execute two extremely technical shots. Like, first, you have to do uphill distance, the finish is right, which is really difficult. And then on the second shot, you have to have a shot that kind of finishes straight but goes around 100 meters, which is extremely difficult. And if you're not in the gap, you really don't have any option to birdie the hole. It's a really good hole design, really hard, but really fair. This is so much closer than I thought it was. I really got a good rip on that. This is about 16 meters, I think. And we have a jump putt at it, a completely open jump putt. This would be a sick birdie to get started on getting on the birdie train. Yeah. What a birdie. Oh, that is sick. What a way to get back on track. 2 over, and we just secured a birdie on the hardest hole 2 birdie on the course. That is sick. What a putt. With that sick birdie on 17, somehow we birdie 17. We are now on hole 18. Difficult part about this for me is that you have to go kind of straight. And for me, ideally, I want to be left, but I can't really get the tomahawk to go enough left. Today we're going to try the defender skip shot, kind of. That should be a pretty good spot to be in. Could probably have liked to be just a bit more left, but this is pretty good. This gives me a pretty good angle towards going towards the gap on the two mandos next. So we're just going to go full distance. We're going to need enough distance to get tomahawk somehow through that triple mando. That should be pretty good. So pretty good shot. I got all the distance I wanted, but honestly, I'm a bit too far left. Oh, I should really just be smart and lay it up. I don't really have a good shot at it, but I can try and fix something through one of the small gaps. Oh, you know me, I can't resist. As long as I try and get it to the other side, Try and do like kind of a low skippy shot thing. Like that. Oh, that's a perfect shot. We have an option to take a birdie on 18 as well. So we actually went two straight, and there isn't really a putt that isn't very, very risky. So I think we're just going to be smart, laid up, take a par, and we'll score some birdies on the front nine, which we are getting to, except we have to play hole 11 first. And that's the beauty of OG. OG just flops and lands. Whew. 4 birdies on probably some of the hardest holes. No, that's not fair. There is 4 birdies out here on the last 5 holes. We can do it. So 6 holes left, and we need 4 birdies. I think this one and hole 5 are going to be very hard to get birdies on, so we need to birdie on every single other hole. That is doable. It's going to take an effort. First, it starts by parring this hole. It is 116 meters. I just want to be in the fairway, somewhere where I can pitch up for the par, because I can't reach this. Not in this weather. That should be perfect. Oh, that was actually very, very far. I do kind of have a putt. It's funny how mental game works, isn't it? Because I birdie 17, and suddenly everything seems possible. And then I get the birdie on 1, and everything seems impossible again. But these are holes that are birdieable. And to be fair, I just launched that into just C2. We could make this putt. If we make this, we go to 2 over. We need 3 birdies on last 5 holes. And 8, 9, definitely doable. We should get one of 7, or we should get one of 6 or 7. Let's see if we can't get one of these birdies. Oh, well, this is definitely one heck of a Tomahawk drive on hole 4. There's that tree that's in the way. I think I'm about 16 meters. But I don't really have a putt at it. I mean, to be fair, the rules are inside C2. I can do whatever. I could throw a sidearm kind of putty thing at it. I think that is my best and safest option to try and get the bird. So we're going to pull out the screech once, and we're going to do a little hyzer sidearm. Oh, cage. Oh, that would have been sick. Really close that we saved that, or we got that birdie. That would have been monumental, but Hole 5, this is a really difficult one. It's a tight tunnel shot, and the second shot is just as difficult. I think my goal is going to throw the flippiest of falcon felons, and then I'm going to try and, there's kind of a pocket to the right that I'm going to let it flip out in and then come back to the left. If I'm down by that tree in the middle, we'll be good. And if not, it's going to be a scramble game. I need a par on this to keep the dream alive. Oh, that was so close to being just on the right line. So as you can tell, we are kind of scrambling because sun goes down really early and I'm trying to fit in school, work, disc golf, all of that in one. We are rushing a bit, but we should be able to make it since we now only have 5 holes left. So we are not in a good position, really. If I get the orbit felon like kind of on this angle and just let it fade out, I might be able to hit that second fairway. We need to scramble that par. So we've still got ways to go, and there isn't really an easy route to go through this. I think we're gonna have to try something a bit unconventional. I want to release this kind of anhyzer and then let it flip over. I mean, that was half the effort. It did what I wanted. I perhaps needed something that was a bit more unstable. We are definitely still out of C2, but I think my best bet anyways is the Koi Tomahawk left side. No. That is going to be a bogey. We can technically still, but let's see if we can't get to even. There are still definitely the shots out there to get even. So we're going to try and do that. 4 holes, 4 birdies, get to even. We're going to have to believe that we can do the greatest comeback ever. And it starts with this putt. Yeah. Not missing any more 4-meter putts today. I can tell you that, really. Whew. So this is definitely my eagle chance if I'm going to get an eagle. I mean, hole is only 98 meters. It is in the par 4 position, so it is eagleable. But from white tee, it is so difficult to actually get enough right to have a shot at it. Not sure that is far enough. Nope, it's not. We gave it our best go, but didn't really have the power to do that shot. So now we have to get up to the birdie or we're definitely out of it. That went through a tree. Okay, that's a putt. So now we have to get this to keep the dream alive. It is just about a 7-meter putt. 6? Yeah, 6 meter. Snuck that one in. No change needed. We keep the dream alive. I mean, if there was ever a time to ace hole 7, now would be that time. No, oh, that's so far left. So this is to somehow keep the dream alive. I don't have a lot of options. We're gonna go with the first run gecko. This needs to somehow go in or we're dead. Because we're not gonna go eagle ace on the last 2 holes. Oh, that was going the right way as well. We'll play the last 2 holes just to see where we end up. I think we have a par putt there. We can get to 1 over. which wouldn't be a bad score for only Tomahawks on the long layout. That would be better than my last round I played here. So I guess that wouldn't be too bad to go 1 over. Just a shame to know that like those 2 4-meter putts is gonna make so much of a difference, but that's the game. It is starting to get really cold here, so just gotta make sure that we pop it into the chains. That is dicey. That's no guarantee. Man, I can just feel as soon as the temperature drops, it's just like fingers go completely numb. Final 2 holes, hole 8, par 4. Get over on the open and then chuck it over the trees. That should be pretty good. And he even got a good roll. We are really in probably the ideal position. I might like to have it a bit further back so I don't have to throw too much upwards, but that is not the worst. That should be pretty perfect. That looked just about the right direction. Just shy of the bullseye. A tap-in birdie. Nice. Oh, that's a really good birdie on 8. Pretty happy if we can get to the 1 over, but 2 over is also pretty good. So I'm just going to leave you guys in the catch cam position, and I'm going to tune out the video with some music and the final shots here. So thank you for watching, and remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you like this format, if you want me to do more.